Hi everyone, I'm Bonnie Krebs from Art Impressions, and I'm here at Scrapbook.com, and I'm here to show you our newest releases. So these are from our 2020 winter release, and here is our Sending Love Cubbies. Now this set is loaded. It's got a ton of stuff in it, and this is part of our cubby line. So basically what the cubbies are stamps that cut open, like this little mailbox that has these doors. They cut open and you can tuck things inside. So there are actually two in this set. There's the little bunny, and you can see how many stamps and dies there are. So you get this little bunny, and the way that she works is that her little apron cuts open. So when you cut her out with the die, her apron cuts open, and you can put all of these little accessories in here. So you can dress her up for any occasion. Maybe for a birthday, you could put the little cupcake in there, put the little hat on her head, put the little bow around her. And then, like I've done here with the letters, these are just the two little letter stamps and the letter die. So I've cut them out from some scrap paper and tucked them into her envelope, sending you love, special delivery. So there are also sentiments, there's a border, there's lots and lots that you can do with these and for any occasion. So I've got the little mailbox here with the letters, but how cute would that be at Christmas? And just by changing out the paper, you can change the whole look of these. So this one would be so cute for Easter, wouldn't it, little bunny? But also for birthday, for anything. So look how cute this little arrow is on the mailbox. Isn't that cute? Just tuck that in there with the brad, and the possibilities are endless. So all the dies come with it. So the dies cut out everything. You can see on the mailbox how the doors cut open. This one cuts down, this one cuts open, and there's also little handles that you can attach. So just really, really fun. Here's the apron, the little slit in the apron, so that you can tuck all the little accessories into her little apron as she's sending you a message. So really, really fun and really, really versatile. And I'm going to show you how to put one of these cards together. So we're going to do this one. And before we actually put it together, I'm going to show you how to color this little bunny. I think sometimes it's overwhelming to think about coloring. And I know I've talked to so many people who color something, and then after they've spent a half hour coloring it, they're not happy with it. So when you need to color this quickly, I'm going to show you how to do it really quickly and get really good results and get that card out the door to someone. So we're going to do that. I'm going to show you how to color this, and then we're going to put this little card together, and I'll show you how these little cubbies work. So let's get started coloring this little bunny. I've placed her on an acrylic block, and I'm just going to ink her in two colors. So I'm going to use a dark brown first, and just going to go over the whole image using the side of my marker. So now I'm using a water-based marker. That's really important. And I'm using Tombows, but you could use any water-based marker. This is a warm brown now. So I've used a dark brown and a warm brown. And I'm just going right over the top of her. And I kind of want her a little lighter. So I'm going to stamp this off. So I'm going to turn my watercolor paper over. By the way, this is watercolor paper. And I'm going to now stamp it again. And I've got it lighter here, so I don't want it too dark. And I'm just going to go ahead now and stamp the little bow also. And I'm just using a gray. So I am using watercolor paper. That's really, really important. Cardstock does not work, so you do need to use watercolor paper. So the first thing I'm going to do now is pull the color out of the line. So I'm going to dip my brush in water and pinch it off. And I'm just going to pull out the colors and just drag this out. This is such an easy way to color, and it's just almost foolproof. And especially when you need that little card quick and you don't want to spend, an hour coloring. This is the way to do it. Keep the area where the face is, so where the eyes are, keep that area light so that you don't muddy the character of the little image. You don't want to muddy the face. And I'm kind of working my way down now. Dip your brush. Always dip your brush, pinch it off when you put it back into the water. And now I'm pulling this color out. Leave a little highlight at the top of her feet. Just like that. And now I'm going to take my fine tip. So this is just a black fine tip marker. And I'm just going to really darken the eyes. And this really makes a difference. Look how that pops that out. Darken her little nose. So just use a really tiny fine tip. And you can see how that really popped that out. So now I'm going to add some of this warm brown to my palette. There we go. Always dip your brush. Never color directly onto the image. Always take it from your palette and pinch your brush off and start with it really, really light. And you can add more color this way. And you can see that her little face is a contour, so that just means that it's rounded. And so we want to make sure that it's darker on the sides. Keep that area light by her eyes. Always remember to do that. It really makes a difference. And it seems like such a little thing, but you'll be so happy with how it turns out if you just remember a few of these little tricks. And I'm just going to now the apron. So I'm going to kind of leave the apron white. And so I'm just going to pull this color out and just kind of leave it. And let's add some color now to her little dress. So this is just a light blue that I'm adding to my palette, and I'm just going to brush this color on. And it'll kind of blend in, you know, with these lines, but that's okay. And a little darker back here on the side. And as long as the sides are darker, it's going to look three-dimensional. And we can add something decorative now onto here. So let's just say we want to add some little stripes, a little more detail. You can do that too. And you can see how how quick this is. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's add a little red to her cheeks and inside her ears. So you want to really wash this out because this is, you know, it's pretty dark. So the more water you add to it, the lighter the color. So that's the nice thing about a palette is you don't have to have a ton of different colors. Just use your water and just really lighten it. So you can see how light that red is when you add the water to it. Okay, let's move on to the little bow. And I'm just going to pull this color out first and then add some of this blue to it. So it's the same process. You're just pulling the color out of the lines and then you're adding color from your palette. And you can add color with a marker or any type of water-based ink. But it's so much more forgivable when you use a palette and a brush because you're not getting that dark, dark color. And the more that you layer, the darker that color is going to be. And it just gives you a really nice, soft look. Okay, so we've got our little girl colored. Let's go ahead and cut her out and we'll assemble the card. All right, so I'm back and I've cut out my little bunny girl and I'm just going to attach her little bow now to her head. So let's just put a little tape on here and attach it to her head. So cute. Just like so. And you can see now when I cut her out, you can see how the little apron, the little slot is cut out. So now we can tuck anything we want in there. So let's go ahead and assemble the base card and then we can attach her. And then let's put our little bunny on here. And I'm using some foam dots to pop this out. So just make sure that you don't cover up that little slit in the back. And we can just place her on here like that. And tuck these little envelopes in wherever we want to. And you can use up your scraps this way too. So I just ran this through my die cutter and used a ton of different colored papers. And I just used all these little envelopes. They're so cute. You can use as many of these as you want to, or you can just fill her apron with flowers, little cupcake, just however many you want. And then add the little sentiment on here that says, sending you love, special delivery. And there you go. We've created this little greeting just for any occasion. Super easy to do, fun, and now you know how to color it really quickly and easily. So try this set out. It's loaded. It's got a ton of stuff, really, really versatile, and of course available right now at Scrapbook.com. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.